What am I doing? No. No, this is too expensive. Too expensive. But it wasn't a full test. Nope. I can't spend the money later. It's the right thing to do. You gotta do it. Oh. All right, I'm gonna shoot them all. You like that stance? Like power stance. Yeah, that was dumb. Hey guys, welcome back to the Untrained, Unprofessional Shooting Range. I'm Nobody, and thanks for watching. So, I'm doing a part 2.1 because of Mr. TNT. You really got me thinking after I posted part 2, and I was thinking I could make the rounds that I bought stretch and do other testing later on with them and everything, but that just wasn't quite fulfilling, you know, what I had kind of promised in the video, was it? So I'm out here, Mr. TNT, because apparently you are a part of my conscience. That's probably pretty scary for you. So what we're going to do today is I'm actually going to shoot all of those rounds, give it a legitimate test of each one of those bullet weights and brands, and see what the 4 1/4 will do. On top of that, and I hope you guys don't mind, so I'm doing this whole YouTube thing is kind of a little bit of a journey for me in that I'm learning some new things. And one of them is video editing and trying to do things a little more interesting. So I might do a couple little things, you know, just to kind of change, you know, just to make the experience a little bit more pleasurable for you. I got a feeling it's just going to be a lot more work for me. So let me know what you think, if it's even worth it, and we'll go from there. All right, so up first is Hornady Handgun Hunter. It's a 115 grain, and this is what she looks like. Has a nice little polymer, liquid polymer was poured in, so yeah, still looks like a spy bullet full of poison to me. Let's go ahead and start shooting. All right, guys. Hornady Handgun Hunter. Ooh, okay, so we had the same thing happen as yesterday. Light primer strike. Same thing. I'm just imagining watching me anticipating recoil. Ooh. All right. I got a couple left in this one. And All right, so I have 4 here, all with a light primer strike, so that makes a total of 5 out of this batch of, I'm actually going to keep 1 in here, so just so I can do a comparison of all of them in case data gets kind of interesting, but I'll keep 1 of each one just in case if we need to compare. So I'm going to load these into the magazine and try to shoot them. All right, this one wants me to work for it. Should have taken it out to dinner. So I have to apologize because I'm a little hopped up on Mountain Dew and Dayquil right now, fighting a cold. So I'm trying to be cognizant of everything that I say and do and remember to talk to you guys about. So just fair warning. So I'm self-medicating. Next up, Gold Dot. This is the 115. And here is her hollow point. Successful test on the Gold Dot. Hornady, American Gunner. These are the 124 grains. Light primer strike. Okay. Just a couple here. I knew that felt weird. You can see. Nope. Let's try it again. Okay. It's funny, the conical bullets I thought would have like no problem. And light primer strike. So one of the things that I was talking to on with one of you on the comments last night was that I had swapped out the fire control, and that's the disco, the hammer, the sear, the mainspring. Mainspring is a 19-pound, but the firing pin is still the factory one. So that could solve a lot of the light primer strikes by getting the Wolf extra power firing pin spring in there. Words are hard. So, but it's good to know to see what these issues are from where we're starting and what it's a good idea to change. So make sure you change and tune your gun accordingly. Okay, up next is the, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Sierra Outdoor Master 124 grain. This is what she looks like. Let's see how she feeds. That one went well. Okay, next up on the block is Critical Duty. Critical Duty by Hornady, 135 grain. Nice conical looking bullet. Let's try this one. Actually, I might have to medicate a little bit before I do. Not sponsored, but I'm willing to talk if you wanna sponsor me. Yeah, please. Okay, 135 grain. Ooh. Seems like all these light primer strikes are on Hornady's. They're running a harder primer. Okay, that stuck on the feed ramp. So definitely have some polishing and deburring on the feed ramp. And a couple here. All right. Let's try this one. I do want to show this to you. Hopefully, we can get that into frame. See where the copper just mashed in? Hopefully with a little bit of love we can stop stuff like that. Reliability. Mr. TNT, I'm not going to say you were right, but you weren't wrong. And I was wrong with my general thought on how to test, but I'm not saying you're right. You're right. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. So you made it this far into the video. I don't know why, but I'm not going to question it. I'm going to take this opportunity to shamelessly ask you to consider subscribing and liking and sharing. All the typical YouTube stuff that people tend to ask everyone who watches their videos. I'm sure there are some of you wondering why you should like and share and subscribe, and honestly, I can't think of any good reasons. But you know what? Take a chance. You know what? I might actually do something worthwhile. I'm not going to guarantee it, but it could happen. And you don't want to miss out on that, do you? Just saying. Okay, next up, Federal 135s. And I just like these because of the little picture of its performance. And it just looks mean. So honestly, I think if I had to pick one, right now that is, just for sheer giggles, I like this one just because it looks like a really bad day. Yeah, that's as scientific as I get. Let's hope it runs. Makes me happy. Have you guys noticed the ejection pattern going on with all these? I'm getting stuff anywhere from 2 o'clock and about 6 feet out to right at my foot to about 4:30. I think some extraction needs to be tuned too. Last up, Federal Hydra Shock 147s. And there's our projectile. you see me? I don't know, the glare's so bad. Hopefully you see something. Okay. All right. So I had one hang up on the feed ramp on the 147s. Which, if I remember correctly, the 147 wasn't even the longest overall length. I'll have to repost all that as I'm editing, so that way we can confirm that. But I'm pretty sure that it wasn't.